Nice hit, nice hit.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense.
Linebackers
making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Man, still keep forgetting the fucking spread on my damn defense.
Cousins gives way to Cook.
I missed that bit. He was gone. He was gone. He was gone.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
What you gonna do? You gonna go play quarterback? What you gonna do? You gonna go play quarterback?
You can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. He's tackled just enough to get the...
Yeah, and put Jefferson in. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. And this shit here trash. This is. No, this shit trash. My bad, dude. Let's go! Yes. Megan Anderson. Well, they be fine, huh? Let's go, fool.
Down there with a 1-yard pickup. And
Kill. Let's kill. Oh, brought them boys up. I see he like to throw his safety.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. He was brought down
defensively. We always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
oh, like that hit it.
11 yards there. First
down.
First downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field.
All right, let's go, Kirk.
And grab the completion for a really good pickup.
That man ain't come on.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? On that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Trying to go back again to Adam Thielen, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Good shit. Oh! Ah, this nigga dropped ball.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to
It's
waste
the same thing. Same thing. Yeah. Game come out. Got him. Go. Yeah, the league don't start till like 28, 29, somewhere around there.
Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Vikings
No, they ain't start the league yet.
field and score on their opening drive. Dan Bailey now for the
They should have everybody in.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Broncos nothing.
I might put Thielen on the block. See what I can get.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Superstar, X-Factor.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Damn, I hate this defense. What he got over there? He got Lindsey.
Blocking the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They got oh, nice. I forgot he had Judy. It was nice. I put the wrong defense anyway.
Jerry Judy, 59 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
Especially when it's done like that. At it, each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Terrific running there to start the drive as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Second down, Cousins. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation is what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Todd Davis. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You let me down.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Yep.
Try and run it. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play.
A 9-yard loss.
Try your game, motherfucker.
Second and 19 at the 46-yard line.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, second and long. From the gun, it's Locke. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
The good old cover 3
like that number 440, that's my ruler, baby, out of the lane.
That's the first
400.
Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Come on, fool. You gotta hit that hole, fool.
Here down to about the 38-yard line.
Shelby Harris.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that would be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
Oh, you let me down. You let me down.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
All he does is hit the whole fucking game.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Hey, man, what the fuck you doing, man? You ain't even breaking on the ball. This ain't even easy, man.
Get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
A gain of a yard.
Block on the give, it's Lindsey. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing his Lock on third down.
The third down pass.
Fourth and 11.
Fourth down.
They do go for it. It's Lock. A pass for
House call.
Intercepted.
House call.
By Mike Hughes. And he's gonna score.
House call, fool. House call.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way.
Adam.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And they're going to to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. To throw on third down.
Yeah, there goes.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build
throw
off
that
the
quick
turnover.
little pass.
The defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the
Oh,
direction.
shit. I was doing move my hand.
7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Come on, Steven. Let me see if you worth it. Boy, you might be on the block and you're at
From the
factor.
30 on second down, Cousins. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Vikings first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Cousins.
Oh my God. Where are you going? How did you miss a fucking wide ass open flare?
Behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He's got a man, it's Mitchell. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. Give them a team there and give the Vikings a 1st down. Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
Woo.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 1st down throw for Cousins.
Woo.
And that going to be
Nice way to break on that ball.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot.
That's what me singling in on one route. They played that route.
From the 24, they'll go again on
Come on,
2nd and
DC,
10.
folks.
Cousins again. Setting up the screen for
Oh,
Cook.
yeah, what the fuck?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard.
kill me, cuz. Come on, bro.
In order for a screen
Come
pass to
on,
break
bro.
big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Good shit.
The third interception thrown by Cousins. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Good
You
shit.
hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not
That's
laughing
my
at
fault.
the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of
Nice
it.
shit. Nice shit.
13-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here,
Go ahead, Melvin.
you're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as
Well,
there's
that
still
is.
12 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah.
Third and 2, Lock's going to throw. He'll go up top here for him.
Oh, that's me, man. Stop, man.
Incomplete.
Intended for K.J. Hamler. Incomplete. He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
They whipping, bro. They whipping, man. Yeah, they whipping, man. They gotta stop this shit, bro. Stop hating on the kid, man. Stop hating on the kid, man.
They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Locke. He'll get this to Philip Lindsay complete. And they're going to have this across the field and inside the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he is going to lose yardage here.
They secretary is so trash. Oh my god. Trash. What's going on, man?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings' 47-yard line.
Second and 11 now. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much
I know how. Got that bullshit.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And that's going to be
good hit, baby.
The coverage too good.
Good hit, baby.
The ball free, and it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit
Boom!
something quick.
Damn, I should have traded, buddy.
I hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The offense going to stay out there.
Try to get his brother out of it.
Failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Let's do this shit, boy.
They'll go for it. It's Locke.
Who's he gonna get that shit, man? Go get that shit.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Cousins.
I thought that'd be right to Boudier.
4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick.
I threw that shit right to him.
Into the end zone. And the
I threw that shit right to him.
touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Yeah.
No good. He
Good
missed
shit,
it.
good shit, good shit.
Remains tied. Oh boy.
Come on, baby. Yeah, baby, that's fine.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
You just play this shit, huh?
Here
Yeah,
the
my
Vikings
music
now
going
to
on
start
that
their
time.
next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Cousins. And now here is
Who
another
they is beasting out this shit, man? Gotta be playing spot corner. This motherfucker beasting out here.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Locke gonna throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebunam was the target there, and it's 3rd and short. To throw it is Locke.
Oh man, they would not let me get there, bro. That is bullshit, bro. Mean that fuck shit. They would not let me get there.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Down and goal to go.
Oh, man.
So
take this
not
thing.
quite a first and goal. It's
Already.
first and 10 from the 10. Throwing on first down is Locke. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it'll be second and goal. Second and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Throwing again. Locke. This will be caught at about the 5.
Try this
And
same
the
play
stop
over.
will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Locke looks to throw it again. To the goal line.
Football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
No, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Again, it's Locke. And that is
Stop playing with my talk, bruh. Stop playing with my talk with that shit, man.
And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line.
The dog playing with my talk like that for, bruh.
They start the drive with Cook.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Ah!
And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Playing with my talk for, man. Stop playing with my talk, bruh.
Yards on the ground. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45. Cook. He'll be taken
Come on,
down
man.
at the 48 for
Gotta get out there now.
2 yards.
8
yards to go on second
What's
down.
up, booty yet?
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Cousins.
48-yard line.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good shit.
All I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know,
That nigga
going
wants to
over to him,
die.
get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Yeah.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Anthony Harris. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defense up front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready. And they were, and they picked that one off.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Vikings 20, Broncos 13.
What's going on, man? Man, sucks. Ass.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away
Come
to
down.
the
Pretty
touchdown.
far.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown,
What? Wow.
Now he got to the check down.
Wow.
And a good one.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Nice. I don't know where he thought
Viking
that.
territory now. They'll come up first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Locke. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. 20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Move it around.
You gotta hit that
and instead of
motherfucker, man.
protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Stepping up, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Drew Lock, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top row. I like it. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. A sack by Todd Davis.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
3rd and long for Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted.
Wow. Cousins.
Oh
my God.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game.
You can only go to this way.
6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, He won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7,
You got no lead on me. Check it out.
2001 to throw 7 picks. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough as they come up on 1st and goal.
Oh. All right.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance of 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down in an ideal scenario.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon taking it in. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yes, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
That's it. That's trash.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about
that door unlocked?
because now you can't run any offense at all.
Check on Legend.
See how they attack them here.
Down Minnesota.
Thank you.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you
Let's
reset.
go.
See what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The tackle made by Todd Davis.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And that'll be incomplete. Amir Abdullah, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Accuracy.
That's where he wanted to get the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it. Running back unsuccessfully.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Got an open man finding Jefferson.
Hey man, what the hell out of bounds? That real?
15-yard line. 33 yards that time.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, everything.
Another tote for the workhorse.
Face mask, bro.
And he'll be pulled down, and now a
Good
late
shit.
flag will come
Good
with
shit.
it. And that's in the
Go.
area of a face mask, I think.
Sure, dude. Yeah, we gotta kill some time.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal.
Let's see what we got.
Cook on the toss left. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Cousins to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it.
That's what you.
Said than done. He completes this to Sutton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the
What happened?
39-yard line.
What happened? Huh?
So this thing rests on the
That's one day.
shoulders
Once we
of
say go lock
Brandon
the door.
McManus. This from long, very long range. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
I ain't go for the field.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lock to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This from long, very long range. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
Let me see. That's
So that'll do it for us. For Charles.